Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a really exciting video because I have a brand new palette to review for you guys. I'm so excited and I got to use it for the first time as well. The look I created is right here, but we'll get to that in a minute. If you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe by hitting the subscribe button down below. And today the palette we're going to be reviewing, which you can tell by the title, is the new Urban Decay Petite Heat Palette. Petite Heat and ready to beat. This palette retails for $36 Canadian and is available pretty much anywhere that Urban Decay is sold. It is a really small and compact palette with a nice big mirror inside and also a hard shell plastic packaging. I did a review on the Naked Heat palette almost a year ago, maybe in June I want to say is when this came out, this bad boy right here, which features 12 all warm tones, and we have a mix and an array of different finishes. We have some satin, we have some demi matte, we have some matte. Now we have a little baby, a little Petite Heat. The Petite Heat palette features 6 never before seen brand new shades, but I quickly wanted to compare it side by side just so you can see that no, the shades are not repeated at all, but some of the shades are very similar, particularly the matte shades. For example, boom, for example, boom, for example, not really, boom, boom, boom. So like I mentioned, there are 6 shades in here. 5 of them are matte, and then one of them, which is the lightest shade, is a demi matte, and it has a wee bit of like a very subtle shimmer. It's always nice to have a shade that is not all of the same finish as the rest, just to add a little bit of dimension to the look, because if you do have an all matte palette, it's just flat. You need some dimension. So let me quickly go through the colors. The lightest shade is Inhale, which is a nice cream tone, and this is a demi matte. Vibrate is up next, and this is a soft nude, and this is also matte in texture. Hot Spell is a terracotta shade, and it's also matte. Wild Things, again, a matte, and this is a scorched orange. Heist, a rich cayenne, and this is also a matte. And the deepest shade, which is Strike, is a rich reddish brown. At this point, we're gonna go ahead and roll the tape on me applying it on my eyes so you can see how they blend out, how they wear, la da da da. So let's get into it. I'm going to start by prepping my eye with the primer potion in the shade Fix. This is a nice yellow tone, so if you have any redness or any veining on your eye, this is going to neutralize it. I'm just going to pat that in with my finger, and I'm also going to drag any excess just right below my eye as well. With the original Naked Heat palette, I did kind of like an eccentric like eyeliner look with it, so I think I'm just going to do like a little bit of more of like a simpler, like warm eye, I think. So let's start off with the shade Heist. I think I'm gonna pop this just in my crease actually. Then I'm gonna grab a Wild Thing, which is a little bit of a lighter tone, and I'm gonna buff that out. And right over to the other side. Ooh, these shadows are so nice to blend out. Urban Decay, you just get me. You just get me. So now I'm gonna go into Strike, which is the darkest shade in the palette, and I'm picking it up on that blending brush I used first. I think I'm just gonna do like some sort of halo eye. Should I? Or should I do... yeah, halo eye. Oh, and we do have followed on that color. Oh, get out. No. Now I'm going to take a wee bit of this. This is the new All Nighter Waterproof Full Coverage Concealer, and I'm using the shade Fair Neutral, and I am just going to pop a little bit of this in the center of my eye just to bring out the pigment a wee bit so I can place a matte shade on top. I'm just picking some up on a brush here. How's there cat hair in here already? Like, and this is just going right in the center of my eye. And I'm buffing it out a lot because I'm almost like drying it out as it's on my eye instead of it being super creamy. So now I'm going to pick up the shade Inhale, which is that kind of demi matte tone, and that's going to pop right on there. And then just with that blending brush again and Strike, which is the deepest shade, I'm just going to blend those together. Ooh, let's get rid of this fallout. So I think that is super pretty for the top, and now I think I'm just going to take that Strike color, the deepest one, and put it all underneath my lash line. I think I'm going to put some black there too, some eyeliner. And this is the Shiseido gel eyeliner. It's just so good. I love it. And I am going to add an inner tear duct highlight, so I'm going to take Inhale and pop it right there. The lashes I'm going to be using today are from TOK Beauty or Talk Beauty. They're a brand from Calgary, and these lashes are just so beautiful, so I thought I'd give them a go. Oh, those lashes are so dainty and pretty, and they're 100% silk, so cruelty free. Now to top it off, I totally forgot a lip. So this is the Makeup Forever Artist Liquid Matte in the shade 105. And I can't do anything without glitter, so I need some glitter. I think I'm just gonna add some on my inner tear ducts here, just because I can't get enough. So there is the overall look using the Petite Heat Palette. I did pretty like a simple look. I don't think I went like above and beyond, but I mean it is like a pretty much all matte palette, so I think I did the palette justice, and I used as many shadows as I possibly could. So my overall thoughts on this palette is, if you already have the Naked Heat palette, I don't think you need this, even though there are no shades that are exactly like, they're very similar in this palette. So if you have this, I don't know if you necessarily have this, but speaking of this just alone, if you are wanting just a warm, small palette, like a go-to every day, if you just want to create a warm eye, perfect palette for you. Like it really is stunning. The shadows are gorgeous. They blend beautifully. Like the matte formula that they have for these shadows are, it's gorgeous, as you can see and as you saw from it blending out. So those are my thoughts on the palette. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any palettes that you want me to review or any product, let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Good lord, my hair's doing just, it has a mind of its own. It's like frizz central. What is this? Straight? Okay.